wouldn't either.
All right, let's talk about this weekend coming at us.
So we have a storm system that's moving in. This is typically something you'd see later in fall, like towards September, October, but no, right here to wrap up August, we have a storm that's going to bring in a lot of rain and a lot of wind. In fact, the wind could be the bigger story of the two. There's a system back to our south and west. It's brought a little bit of rain for coastal areas, not too much for the valley just yet. We'll start to see our rain chances ramp up tomorrow, but before that, the winds are really going to start to kick in. So we have strong winds for Saturday. Time you wake up, winds are going to be cranking up from the south. So we'll have south winds steady between 15 and 25 miles an hour, gusting at times between 35 and 40 miles an hour. These could be the strongest winds that we've ever seen on record for Portland at the airport for the month of August, because we just don't usually see storms like this. Our strongest winds, by the way, 39 miles an hour. So we could certainly see that happen tomorrow afternoon. So we have wind advisories in effect all up and down the Willamette Valley. We also have wind advisories in effect east, which means that fire danger is going to be super high there. Winds could gust to 50 miles an hour there too. The strongest winds will be relegated to the coast, highlighted here all up and down. We have gale warnings tonight, and we're going to see those winds kick in just a little bit earlier. So as we go through the middle of the night tonight, those winds start to pick up, and we're going to see south winds at 25 to 35 miles an hour sustained, gusting to between 50 and 60 miles an hour, sometimes higher, especially across some of the higher terrain here along the coast. The timing between 5 a.m. and 2 p.m., but really starting to pick up early in the morning. So that starts first, and then of course we'll see more showers to follow that. Right now, most of the shower activity happening along the coast, but it's very spotty and pretty light. For the valley, again, we haven't seen much yet, and if you have those plans tonight, I don't think you're going to run into much rain, and of course the wind holds off until tomorrow, so it's looking really good. We're in the 80s right now, thanks to a little bit of sunshine earlier today. We'll dip down into the 70s this evening, so a really nice, pleasant evening ahead. Get out there and enjoy the night, because it's going to be tough to do tomorrow night. Your rain and cloud forecast, tracking it all, 9:30 p.m. Still looking at most of the stuff out along the coast and up to the north as far as the rain is concerned, with a lot of cloud cover here. You wake up early in the morning and that low starts to approach, so that's going to send in more showers our way. Some of those could be a little more intense along the coast, so we'll have scattered showers around for the valley, a few making their way into the Cascades too later in the morning, 9 a.m. Still looking at more scattered showers. Some of this tries to head east. We do lose a little bit of moisture. It gets wrung out as it moves over the Cascades, but central and eastern Oregon could see a little bit of some spotty light rain tomorrow too, but most of it's going to stay along the Cascades and the Coast Range, and of course here we are at lunchtime tomorrow, and we'll likely see some scattered showers around the Portland metro area. So it'll be kind of on and off, coming in pockets tomorrow. Not everybody getting wet, but when you do, you could pick up some decent rain. And then by tomorrow evening, a little bit of a lull before this front moves through, and this front I think is going to be where we really start to see those rain totals go up. It sweeps through tomorrow night, really later in the night, so as we approach midnight it could be fairly heavy for us, and so we'll have those showers up and down the valley, pushing into the Cascades, some of it making its way to the east, and then we get into Sunday and everything starts to wind down, but we're still going to have scattered showers from time to time, so just showers popping up here and there with mostly cloudy skies, and that will keep us cool. So let's talk about the rain totals. Coast and Coast Range will pick up the bulk of it, 1 to 2 inches or more there, and then as far as the valley goes, 1/2 inch to 1 inch in spots. Some of us may see a little less. You drop farther south and it won't be as much, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch farther south. The Cascade Mountains, 1 inch to 2 inches there. Central and east, not too much rain. We'll have a few scattered light showers. That's going to be about it. So here's your forecast for the coast. Wind warnings in the morning, and then we'll have rain at times throughout the day. South winds 25 to 35, again gusting to 60 and higher. I-5 temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, a windy start, scattered showers throughout the day. Central and east, 70s to low 80s, very windy. Winds could gust to 45 miles an hour. It'll be windy in the Cascades, not as windy for the gorge, and we'll see mostly cloudy skies with showers likely up and down the Cascades. Here's that 7-day forecast. So it'll be wet at times this weekend, but again, the big deal, I think, the winds tomorrow. So make sure you bring in any furniture that you don't want blowing away out there on the lawn. That kicks in tomorrow morning, and then we see less wind with scattered showers Sunday, and then going into next week, we'll still see more unsettled weather with shower chances returning by Tuesday and highs staying in the 70s. Hood to coast runners, you know, I'm just kind of concerned about them coming into some of that wind and rain early tomorrow morning as they make their way to the coast. It could be brutal for them, because for the coast, 60, 70 mile an hour winds not even out of the question. So it could be a tough one for them.
That's going to be tough.
I have some siding pulled off my house, and I got to go home and tarp it and hope the
You better do
winds
that.
don't blow it off.
It's not really fun.
Oh, it's not very fun.
No.
All right, Kristen. Thank you very much. How's the traffic?
Also not fun. It's pretty slow out there. I want to